Martin Luther. No, not this guy. Talking about the one who revolutionized the way that most people worship God. One day there was a very bad storm that Martin Luther got caught up in. All he asked from God is that he survive. He told God that if he survived, he would become a monk and devote his life to worshiping him. Martin Luther was born in Wittenberg, Germany in the year 1483, and he passed in the year 1546. Martin Luther dropped out of law school to devote his life to worship, but his father wasn't very happy about that. But Martin was a man of his word and he couldn't let God down. Martin Luther was trained to be a monk by Ulrich the priest. Father von Stupitz was the one who helped Martin Luther decide whether he should go to Rome or not. Martin Luther chose to go to Rome. Prince Frederick was scared that Martin Luther would die on the way to Rome, so Martin Luther had bodyguards to protect him. Once Martin Luther was in Rome, he checked out some of the Catholic things they were selling. One of the things they were selling was a pass to pray to one of the disciples' heads, because they thought that if you pray to one of the disciples' heads, then God will look down on you as a better being than you are. Another thing they were selling were indulgences, which were just pieces of paper signed by the Pope saying that, oh, you get into heaven, free pass to heaven. What you had to do to activate it was go up to these holy steps and pray on each one of those steps. Midway through that, while Martin Luther was praying on each step, he thought that it was stupid, so he just stopped, and he got up and ripped the paper into shreds and threw it away. Also, since the higher-up church officials such as the popes and the priests were the only ones who could read the Bible in Latin, they could make the Bible say what they wanted to say. Martin Luther got very mad about this, and he didn't agree with it, so he wrote something called the 95 Theses. The 95 Theses. The 95 Theses was pretty much 95 things that the church was doing wrong. One of the first few people to see the 95 Theses happened to be a printer, so he took it down and he started making tons of copies. He gave the prints to many people. He gave them to people who were writing out of town and to people in the city. Soon enough, everybody knew Martin's opinion. When Martin Luther had to travel somewhere far, the Pope knew, so then he set out some people to kidnap him, but little did the Pope know, Prince Frederick had set up a fake kidnapping so that he would be taken to one of the castles where he was safe. All the peasants and everyday people thought that Martin Luther was dead, but he wasn't. Martin Luther started making a gift for the prince, but not only for the prince, but for all German society. He was translating the Bible into vernacular German. Martin had never met the prince, but he wanted to meet the prince after he had translated the Bible for him. So he did. The church was infuriated that Martin had translated the Bible, because now they couldn't make up whatever they want, because everyone else knew exactly what the Bible actually said. Martin Luther was put on trial for heresy, but all the jury was on his side. Then a bit afterward, the king asked all his princes to outlaw the Bible, but they said no. After that, Martin married a runaway nun, had 6 children with her, and lived another 16 years. And that's where our story ends.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying.